Alrighty, what's up everybody? My peeps! What's going on, my peeps? And you pieces of garbage? Peter Joseph here for video number 2 on your Friday night, September the 29th, 2023. Right here on the not even the backup anymore, but on the new Shadows Lair channel, the Shadows Lair 2.0 channel. Thank you for watching. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph, but you knew that already. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this channel and my other channels, which are down below in the description box. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And if you do, well, you're SOL. And we all know what that means. Haha. And that's it. So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Not the shoe, the show. And that's pretty much it. And if not, you can go fuck yourself and get out of here. That's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, video number 2 on the evening. Got one more coming up later, my SmackDown review over on the main channel, Kill the Demon 669, but we'll talk about that later. Also, check out my first video, which I'm uploading right, as of this video, I'm uploading it, or you probably see it by the time you see this video, my AEW Dynamite review from this past Wednesday, and we get all that. Alright, so video number 2 on the docket, as the title below says, on episode number 7, lucky number 7 of the Shadows Lair 2.0 series, as we have revamped. The original Shadows Lair, for those of you who've been asking about that, pretty much is now extinct. It's still up, so you can watch old videos, if you will, until that actually goes down, because I can't really get it back. But it is what it is. I screwed up. I messed up my login. I can't log in. But it is what it is. So thankfully I had a backup. So this is the backup to the original Shadows Lair channel. So we're kind of starting over. You know, have to build up those subs eventually. But so subscribe to the channel if you're coming over from the Shadows Lair original channel. Come over here to the new channel, the 2.0 channel. And that's it. Alright, so episode number 7 of the Shadows Lair. Thank you for watching on this Friday night, September the 29th, 2023. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph. I'm a content creator, talk about the world of professional wrestling, and whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And if you don't like it, get out of here. Go fuck yourself. And do your own video that gets 5 views. But it is what it is. In any case, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for your NXT No Mercy Predictions. No Mercy comes your way tomorrow night from Bakersfield, California at the Mechanics Bank Arena. Looks like I'm looking at the picture, actually. It looks like a shithole arena. Jeez. Well, Bakersfield is not a great place to live in California. Should have been in Los Angeles, but just saying. Alright, so NXT No Mercy tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be a pretty decent show. You know, at the same time as Collision, so you know Collision's reign's going to go downhill. We got college football tomorrow. Baseball, the next to final day of the season. The Mets are playing a doubleheader tomorrow. Don't even get me started with the Mets. I am embarrassed to be a Met fan right now. What happened last night? They were down. They were up 1-0. They blow it as always because their bullpen is garbage. It's 2-1. Top of the 9th with 1 out. Marlins are winning, and then torrential rain in Queens and over here in my area, New York City. And then there was a delay. There might have been a window to finish the game. But what does the Mets do? What does Mets and Major League Baseball do? The stupidest thing ever. They suspended the game in the 9th inning. And now they're playing a meaningless game that's probably going to last a half hour at most. On Monday, if necessary. And now the Marlins, rightfully so, all of you Marlin fans out there, rightfully so, mad at us Met fans, which we have nothing to do with that, but still. Even the Met fan base is pissed off. The diehard Met fans, the so-called Met fans, every Major League team is pissed off at the Mets and Major League Baseball, and rightfully so. Why did you suspend the game in the 9th fucking inning? Oh, the Mets could have came back and won the game. Yeah, that's true. If there was a window, there was a slight window, but it was raining so bad that, the grounds crew, no offense to the grounds crew, they couldn't get the field ready in time. We're going to start the game at 2 o'clock in the morning? No. Cancel the fucking game. Give the Marlins the win. But what did they do? Suspend the game. Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock, we're going to finish this game, if necessary. So God forbid the fucking Marlins lose out on a second or third wild card spot. They have tiebreakers. If the Cubs lose out this weekend, or the Diamondbacks or the Reds lose out, Marlins don't have to worry about it too much. But if, God forbid, they lose out on a playoff spot, guess who gets the real brunt of it? The Mets and Major League Baseball. That sucks. That totally fucking sucks. And not for anything, the Mets ground crew is probably one of the best in baseball. They tried to get the field as playable as they could, but it was raining so bad in New York City last night and tonight. That's why they canceled the game tonight, because it was a downpour today. Like 4 to 6 inches of rain, 1 to 2 inches an hour. It was crazy. That's a good thing they canceled the game, because God forbid they play now. So, doubleheader tomorrow against the Phillies, and then the final game on Sunday, and then the Mets are going fishing and golfing with the Yankees. As far as the Marlins go, they got a legit gripe. And I think, they have a forfeit rule, basically. So, I think the Marlins would invoke the forfeit rule, and they would win via forfeit, because the Mets couldn't get the field ready to play. So basically, take the W. If I was the Mets, I would just we're losing. Meaningless game. We got 90-something losses anyway. Just take the goddamn loss. Go and get out of here. Go home, be safe. Go to the hotel, have a nice big juicy steak, and go to sleep. Get ready for what would have been tonight's game against Philly. But what do? You fuck up. And you embarrass the entire New York Mets fan base, and Major League Baseball fan base, for that matter. Makes the Mets look stupid. Kind of like the Jets. And basically the entire New York sports scene looks like shit right now, except for the Rangers, of course, but the Mets should have just said, you know what? Fuck it, cancel the game. There was not much of a window, and you suspend the game. Why? In the 9th inning of all innings. So even if the Marlins do play this meaningless game, or maybe a meaningless game on Monday, you know what? It's going to be like a 30 to maybe 45-minute game. But the Mets will probably not win that game. They have to get the final 2 outs at the top of the 9th inning. Then they have to play the bottom of the 9th inning, which could last. I think the game on Monday, if it happens, is going to last 30 minutes, maybe even less. It's a waste. It is a freaking waste. I think Major League Baseball should just step in and say, you know what? We're going to invoke the forfeit rule, and the Marlins get the win. So if they win tonight, they win tomorrow, and they win Sunday, they clinch a playoff spot, then Monday doesn't really matter. And now, it's up in the air because of what happens this weekend. With them, the Cubs, the Reds, and the Diamondbacks. It is just mind-boggling. Mind-boggling how bad the Mets fuck up things. Notwithstanding their stupid garbage bullpen. It needs a fucking revamp. Forget about getting Ohtani, getting Yamamoto, getting Blake Snell, or Juan Soto, or even any other free agent. Don't put all the money, Stevie Cohen, don't take all the money and put it to that. I mean, we do need pitching. Granted, we need pitching, but we need a fucking bullpen. We have nobodies who cannot pitch. Ottavino, get him out. Hartwig, get him out. Sean Reed Foley, get him out. All these other pitchers that cannot pitch, they're basically minor league pitchers or so-called veterans that stink up the joint. Ottavino, all the time. Ottavino, all the time. Garbage. Go back to Boston. Go back to New York and suck, the Yankees and suck dick. You fucking bitch. Get out of here. We'll have a healthy Edwin Diaz next year, but he needs some setup help. I need some middle relief. Desperately. As far as the rotation goes, I'll be happy if we... I mean, if we get Ohtani, that'd be great. I would like to have Yamamoto. And then, I don't think we're going to get Blake Snell. I really don't. Soto, doubtful. If we don't get... I don't think... If we don't get Ohtani, I doubt we'll get Juan Soto. And him being probably be the right fielder. And then maybe if we got... Well, then we could be DH and right field. Because McNichols got Mick hurt right now. He's out for the season. Nimmo got hurt last night with he has an AC joint thing in his shoulder, so he's out for the season. With maybe a rotator cuff injury. That's not fun. Because I have an impingement in this shoulder, actually. That's what I'm getting physical therapy for. It's starting to get stronger. It's still, tiresome at times, but still. It's getting stronger. Now I have to work on my knee. Which I don't know what's fucking up with my knee. I don't know if a bone bruise. I don't know what it is. I went for an x-ray. Didn't show shit. So I think it's just arthritis, old age. So it could be anything, though, but we'll have to see what happens with that. But, yeah, the Mets just fucked up. They just fucked up. Anyway, I wasted much time about that. Alright, so we got 4 minutes to go from SmackDown. Alright, so it is time for your NXT No Mercy Predictions. Like I said, it's coming your way from the Mechanics Bank Arena in Bakersfield, California. We have 8 total matches. One of them is actually, we have a pre-show match. When was the last time an NXT pay-per-view, besides TakeOver, had a pre-show match? It's been a while. But on the pre-show, we got Blair Davenport taking on Dana Brooks' former, Kailani is, let me just say, Blair Davenport takes on Kailani Jordan, who used to be the protege to Dana Brooke, who got sent to another catering facility. Good for her. Gotta bake those cookies somewhere else, maybe Impact or maybe, God forbid, AEW or Ring of Honor. Just get her out of there. Go to Impact and be with Trinity and have fun in catering, doing nothing. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go with Blair Davenport to get the win. Gigi might show up, because, that feud is still going on from what happened on this past Tuesday when Blair beat her up in the locker room when they were supposed to have a match that never happened. So I can see Gigi getting involved, maybe costing Blair the match, but I'm going to go with Blair Davenport to get the win anyway. And that's it. Alright, then we go to the main card. We got really 7 matches on the main show, which is kind of strange because usually at NXT pay-per-view you usually get around 5, maybe 6 at times, but we got 7. Alright, so we're going to start off, I'm just going to go from top to bottom from the Wikipedia page, and that's it. Alright, so first match out of the gate, we got the British Rounds Rules match for the Heritage Cup. We have Noam Dar, the champion, along with Metaphor, Oro Menza, and the beautiful, vivacious, respectfully, Lash Legend, Get Shit Done, and the beautiful Jakara Jackson, as he takes on the winner of the Global Invitational Tournament. That man is Pete fucking Dunne, along with Butch, also known as Butch. So we got all that. And he's going to have as his second Tyler Bate, who had a pretty damn good showing in that Fatal 4-Way match with Axiom, Dragon Lee, Dragon Lee and Trick Williams, I'll get to Trick in a little bit, as he won the match and he takes on Dirty Dom, or Dominic Guerrero, I say. And we got all that. And we move on. Alright, let me just put on SmackDown before I don't do it at all. Alright, we're about a minute away. Alright, so this should be a pretty good match. A lot of people are saying Butch is going to win. I think Noam Dar is going to somehow sneak out of this. He might win in maybe 5 rounds. It might go 6, but I think it's going to go 5 rounds. And I think Noam Dar is going to eke out the win, and he's going to retain the Heritage Cup. So my prediction is Noam Dar. Alright, I'm going to keep Carmelo and Ilya Dragunov for the NXT World title last. So, next up on the docket, we got Braun Breaker taking on Baron Storming Corbin, you know, the pirate. This is the story of Jack Sparrow! This should be a slobber knocker of a match. Big, beefy men slapping meat in this match. And as we saw Tuesday night, when they beat the fuck out of each other in the ring, outside the arena, in the parking lot, and then back inside the Capitol Wrestling Center, went through the wall into Shawn Michaels' office. This is going to be a slobber knocker. I'm going with Braun Breaker to win. Where I think Corbin's going back to the main roster to suck, and I don't care. So I'm going to go with the big man, Mr. Steiner. I'm going to go with Braun Breaker to pick up the win, and that's it. Alright, then we go to an Extreme Rules match for the NXT Women's Championship. We got the champion, the man, Becky Lynch, taking on Daddy's favorite girl, Daddy! Yes, Sunshine.
I'm facing Becky Lynch in an Extreme Rules match. You gonna root for me?
Of course, Sunshine. I always root for you, because you're my girl. Here's my credit card.
Thank you, Daddy. Bye!
Okay, get out of here. Alright, so Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton in an Extreme Rules match. This is going to be brutal as well. Not as hardcore as we think it would be. I'm going to go with Becky to retain. I don't think Tiffany's going to, I think she'll put on a good match, but I don't think she has, in her to get the belt back for the second time. So I'm going to go with Becky to retain. I think we're going to see Jade Cargill possibly tomorrow night in the crowd to make her actual debut. Not debut in the ring, but debut on NXT television. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get maybe we get Halloween Havoc coming up in about a month from now. They're going to lead into the storyline between Becky and Jade Cargill for the NXT Women's Championship. And I think Jade will win that match, obviously, because Becky's going to go back to the main roster, go after either Rhea Ripley on Raw for the women's title. We'll see what happens with that. So, I think it fits itself. So I think Jade will make her debut tomorrow. May get involved in a match. I doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised. Well, we got that. So Becky will win. And that's it. Alright, SmackDown is on the air. We're just running down the card. And then we're going to get to the action in just a little bit. And we move on. Alright, so finishing up. Then we go to the NXT North American Championship. We got Dominic Guerrero, they say, Latino Heat. He defends against the winner of the Fatal 4-Way match that happened on Tuesday. That is, surprisingly, Trick Williams. And we have a special little caveat to this match. Now, after Dom Dom beat up Dragon Lee in the back last week, and Dragon Lee got his revenge, we found out from Shawn Michaels that Dragon Lee is going to be the special guest referee. So, obviously, I'm going with logic here. Trick Williams will win the NXT North American Championship thanks to Dragon Lee, and then Dragon Lee will get a shot and probably lose. I think Trick will win and hold it for a little while, but we got all that. And we'll see what happens with all that. But in any case, I'm going to go with Trick Williams to win his first major title in NXT. And maybe if his good friend Carmelo beats Ilya again, we're going to see the Trick Mello Show as champions in NXT. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright, we got the Bloodline are out. We got Jimmy Uso and Solo Mibuki along with the Wise Man. My name is Paul Heyman. They're in the ring to talk about, I guess, John Cena. And they say, oh, AJ's gone. He's not coming back. So Cena's on his own. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate, the special counsel for the reigning, defending, undisputed, Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. It's Friday. You know what that means. We have to acknowledge the tribal chief every Friday night. And on pay-per-views and whenever he's on. But we get that. Alright, we move on. Alright, so Trick Williams will beat Dom for the NXT North American Championship. Alright, then we go to the NXT Tag Team titles. We got a Fatal 4-Way match. We got La Familia, my cousin. Hey, cousin, can you hear for a second? Come here. Cousin, paisa, get in here. my real life cousin, Tony D'Angelo, gets you a chicken parmesan hero for $2, along with his good buddy and his partner Channing Stacks Lorenzo. They defend against OTM, Out of the Mud, Lucien Price, and Bronco Nima, along with Reggie, otherwise known as the Boricua Gangsters. They take on the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius, and Los Lotharios, Humberto Carrillo, and Angel Garza. I think this is Tony D and Stacks. I think it's their second title defense. I doubt they're gonna lose here, so I'm gonna go with my Italian heritage and my family. So I'm gonna go with the family to pick up the victory. I mean, I doubt they're gonna give it to the Creeds for the second time. As far as the Mexican Wolves, Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza go, doubt that. OTM, I don't think it's their time yet. They just started up as a tag team on TV, so I doubt they're gonna be the champs. But we shall see what happens with that. So I'm going to go with logic again, and I'm going to go with La Familia, Tony D and Stacks, to pick up the victory and retain the NXT Tag Team Championships. And we move on. Alright, after that, we go to the big one, the main event of the pay-per-view for the NXT Championship in a rematch from the Great American Bash. We have Carmelo Hayes, him, he is him, and when he shoots, he does not miss. So he will take on the Russian Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, in a rematch from the Great American Bash. This is going to be another banger, brutal match. Long story short, maybe Trick gets involved. I doubt Ilya wins the belt. So I'm going to go with Carmelo Hayes to pick up the victory and retain the NXT World Heavyweight Championship. So him and Trick will be champions. So the Mellow Trick regime, or the Mellow Trick game, if you will continue on. And then, well, Trick, Mellow kind of messed up a little bit on Tuesday. Not really acknowledging Trick and his big win, per se. Trick saying, I'm going to do things on my own. So kind of planting seeds for the eventual heel turn of Trick. I think maybe after he loses the North American title. But we'll see. I really thought he was going to be in the breakout tournament and win the tournament. Then we get the heel turn, and then he faces Mello probably in November. But after No Mercy, we're going to be on the road to the final pay-per-view of the year for NXT, and that is in December the 9th, actually, for NXT Deadline. So that's I believe the second year in a row we're going to get NXT Deadline. So that's it. And I think it's, I forget what that is. I think it's in Portland. I forget what that is. But anyway, so yeah, NXT Deadline will be after No Mercy in December the 9th. So I could probably see that match happening at Deadline with Trick and Mello going for the world title. But again, we have to see what happens with that. We got a long road ahead. We have to get through No Mercy tomorrow. Then we're on the road to basically Halloween Havoc. And then after that, we'll go through November on the road to Deadline. And then pretty much after Deadline, we're on the road to whatever is next for NXT in 2024, which will probably be in either January or most likely February. But we shall see. We've got New Year's Evil, don't forget. So probably after Deadline, we're on the road to New Year's Evil. January 2024. Probably January the second show. So we got all that. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Alright, just showing a long video package of what happened with Cena, AJ Styles, after Solo and Jimmy took him out last week. So we get all that. Jimmy's laughing up a storm. Solo's like, I'm not impressed. And then Paul talking as always. But we see the Tribal Chief in 2 weeks. Can't wait for that. And that's it. Alright, so to sum up my the video, my predictions for No Mercy. Blair Davenport to be Kaylani Jordan on the pre-show. I got Norm Dar to retain the Heritage Cup over Butch. Carmelo Hayes to retain the NXT World Heavyweight title against Ilya Dragunov in a banger of a brutal match. Put on Breaker to defeat Baron Corbin in a big beefy man slapping the shit out of each other match. I got the man, Becky Lynch, to retain the NXT Women's Championship in an Extreme Rules match against Daddy's favorite girl, Tiffany Stratton. Sorry, girl. I love you. But anyway, I got Trick Williams to win the North American title from Dom Dom, thanks to Dragon Lee. And finally, for the NXT Tag Team belts, I got La Familia, Tony D and Stax to pick up the win over the Boricua Gangsters, the Creed Brothers, and the Mexican Wolves. So we got that. And now Jay thinks he's Roman. Give me the mic, Paul. No, I'm just kidding. I'll take the mic anyway. Give me the fucking mic! So now he's talking. And now he's like, Jay Uso's in your city! He's putting up the ones like he's Roman. Paul's like, Solo's still not giving a fuck. Does that guy ever smile? It's like Tony Khan. Does he ever blink? He's like, and he's like, that guy never blinks. And then he finally blinks after like, what, a half hour? You are a weird man there, Tony Khan. Weird. You stole me a job, by the way. So, you know, you can hit me up in my DMs if you know what I mean. Not like that, but, you know. Anyway, so that's it for my video. Thanks for watching. Leave me your predictions for No Mercy down below in the comments section. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and all that other good shit. Now what just happened? Who is this? Oh, the Machine Gun! Carl Anderson just came out, beating the living crap out of Solo and Jimmy as Paul Heyman ran out of Dodge. Like, as fast as he could, because he's fat! And now, Paul is on the mic. So, it looks like we're going to get a match with Carl Anderson taking on either Solo or Jimmy. Damn, Carl Anderson's like, any one of you, I'll take you on right now! That's a bad idea. Bad idea. Solo's about to go in, and then Paul is whispering in his ear something. And then, so, oh, Solo is mad. Oh, shit. Solo is mad. He's yelling at Jimmy, saying, you better handle this tonight. And then Jimmy's like, oh, I got this, dog. I got it, dog. We the ones. Remember, we the ones. Roman's gonna be happy. Yeah. You lose tonight to, I mean, no disrespect to Carl Anderson, because you know, but formerly of the Bullet Club, the OC, whatever you want. Just for the love of God. But, yeah. I would hope that Mr. Carl Anderson gets his butt kicked tonight, sent to the hospital. Well, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. But if Jimmy loses tonight, you know Roman is going to be mad. Oh, you think you in the bloodline now? You call the shots? Were you the tribal chief? You're not the tribal chief because I kicked your ass. Remember that? I kicked your brother's ass. I kicked your ass. And he's like, you might fuck up. He's like, I even kicked his ass too. So I was like, what? And he was like, crying up like a bitch. But it is what it is. Well, they're going to play that fucking Niner game at 4 o'clock. I doubt it because it's New York. Usually it's week 4, so usually you don't get 2 games on Channel 5. You usually get the 1 o'clock game. But they're going to play, if they play the Patriots and the Cowboys game, no. You play the freaking Niners game. That's a better game, actually. Even though it might be a blowout, but now that Debo ain't playing on Sunday, kind of hurts the wide receiver core, but we got Ayuk, Jennings. Maybe we'll call Robbie, don't ring my bell. Or as I call him, Ronnie Bell Biv DeVoe. Remember that group back in the 90s? Poison! Ooh. Okay. That girl is poison! Okay, we move on. I'm not going to sing. So we got that. So, should be a good game for the Niners. I think they're going to hopefully win at home against Arizona. You know, they're favored by 14. Don't take the points. But then again, if they win by spread, I'm going to be mad. I won't be mad, but, you know, I win money, but, you know, still. But I'm taking the Niners and the under. So I don't think they're going to, I don't even know how many points I think they put up. I think it's 44. But, I mean, what's up? Just pick the Niners and do not take the points. Or you can take the Cardinals and the points, if you want, but you're going to lose anyway, but you win with the points. So whatever you want to do, whatever you bet. But I'm going to go with the Niners and under. So we got that. So it should be a good game. The Jets, Sunday Night Football at home at MetLife Stadium against the Kansas City Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes and his discount double check, along with Taylor Swift in the stands, cheering on her new boy toy, Travis Kelce. I guarantee that won't last that long. She'll write another song. She's been with so many guys, she feels like a fucking slut. And every guy she's with, she's written a song about. I was with a cheerleader. Next thing you know, you're like, I was in Kansas City, eating popcorn with Travis Kelce's mom. He broke my heart. Can you freaking find somebody and like stay with him for like a long time there, Taylor? Stop writing songs that most of them we don't care about. I guess, maybe we'll have a part 2. It's like, we'll never, ever, ever get back together. Yeah, I listen to Taylor Swift from once in a while. Once in a while, I'll listen to some songs. That's not one of my favorite songs, but one of my favorite, besides Shake It Off, Shake It Off. I'm a Swiftie, I guess. My favorite song by her is 22. 22. I wish I was 22 again. But crazy times when I was when I was 22, 24 years ago. I can add. Some of you can't. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. I talk too much. So I'm gonna watch the rest of SmackDown. We got Jimmy Uso taking on the Machine Gun Carl Anderson. He almost lost on a very near 2.9999999 pin attempt. But I think Jimmy will win this match, make Solo and the Wise Man happy, and maybe Roman. We'll see what happens with that. But we got a lot of stuff going on tonight, so I'll talk about that later. But for now, thanks for watching. Check out my Dynamite review over on the Peter Joseph channel. So subscribe to that, hit the bell, like the video, subscribe to this one as well. So episode 7 is in the can. Thanks for watching. I will be back with episode number 8. Probably, if not tomorrow, most likely on Sunday with your Wrestle Dream predictions for AEW's new pay-per-view, which will be on Sunday, October the 1st in Seattle. So we'll talk about that most likely tomorrow or Sunday. So we got all that. So don't forget tonight, SmackDown. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about Ring of Honor, Rampage, and then we'll do the No Mercy review. And then on Sunday, we will talk about Collision. And then the predictions for Wrestle Dream. And then the review for Wrestle Dream. All on Sunday. So you got 3 videos tonight, 3 videos tomorrow, 3 videos on Sunday. And then back to hopefully a normal schedule. Back on Monday with your Monday Night Raw review. So please hit the bell. Subscribe to the channels so you don't miss anything. Because if you miss anything, I'm not going to repeat it. So, you're going to have to look up my channels and look at it. So, I can't help you there. So, that's it. Alright, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Peter Joseph signing off. And if you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man. That's it. Adios, my friends. Peace.